Hi, my name's Alan Mearns, and I'm a biologist. I recently retired from NOAA, and I want to show you some photos I've taken at an intertidal site on a jetty in Puget Sound. I'm sharing these repeated photos taken over the last decade at the Edmonds jetty. The photos show long-term and seasonal changes in the biological structure at one small rocky habitat. First, let's look at annual summer photos. Here's 2013, 2014. All the photos are taken in midsummer in July. I want to draw your attention to rockweed, which was present and abundant in 2013. Large barnacles, also present and abundant in 2013. Annual green algae, which come in usually in July. And then barnacle scars, which are the white areas. There's 2015, 2016. The rockweed has pretty much disappeared in these years. The large barnacles are starting to disappear, and there's a lot of new set of young barnacles of those years. Same thing in 2017 and 2018. And in 2019 and in this summer, there was a layer of a green alga covering everything. And then 2020, you can see rockweed starting to come back in again. In 2021, those big patches of rockweed have disappeared. There's very few large barnacles. Here's a summary of all 9 years of midsummer photos. Seasonal photos, let's take a look at starting the winter of 2021, January. The rocks are pretty barren. The white specks are not live barnacles. There's barnacle scars left when barnacles died or were consumed, and small patches of rockweed in the upper area. Here's March, and in March there was a new set of barnacles, at least 2 recruitments, and you can see the speckles on the rocks here. In April, those newly set barnacles continue to grow, and they grow again and continuing in May. Now there's spots of rockweed showing up, but no large patches. In June, same thing. Now the rocks are really covered with the growing new crop of barnacles. In July, the barnacles are bigger yet, and there are some bare patches of rocks. Noticed in August, by August, there was a heavy growth of sea lettuce, sea lettuce, yeah, on the lower rocks, and that continued to grow in August, later in August and September. The annual seaweeds have started to drop off, and there's starting to be patches, white patches, which turn out to be barnacle scars. The barnacles have been, from the previous year, been removed from the rocks. The areas of barnacle scar cover have increased, as well as bare cover by October. And by November, all the white that you see there are barnacle scars, not live barnacles. In January, even the barnacle scars are starting to disappear. By March of 2022, we're seeing a new set of barnacles. They're little small points along all of the rocks, essentially. Here's a seasonal view summarizing what we just saw. And with the new barnacles coming in the spring, summer, the annual algae and the rockweed growing, and then everything's starting to die off in the fall. What does it all mean? Well, first of all, this is repeated photography. I think it's a compelling method for monitoring coastal ecosystems. I don't know what's causing the long-term and seasonal changes, or even if they're normal, but there are many local ecologists who do it, and I hope some of you out there will contact me. I wish I had taken seasonal photos a decade ago. I hope this brief tour will stimulate you to find your own coastal site and start taking repeated photos. Thank you very much. You can reach me at amearns@aol.com.